I am your host, Hank Russell. This evening, we've got ourselves a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Don't get too many of those, that's for sure. You know, we definitely don't get too many of those. I mean, I don't remember the last time I had a black belt on. Oh, wait, I had one yesterday. Never mind. But I'm literally getting them these days. And I love it. Absolutely love it. My guest at this time is Mr. Eric Cong Phan. What's up, man?
Nothing much. Just driving to the next training in Columbus, Ohio for Westside Marvel, getting ready for the tournament.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of Columbus guys up there competing right now. A lot of Ohio guys competing right now. There's there's a Kumite tournament.
Yeah.
And you are competing in what?
The Global Super Fight. So that one's happening in Toronto, September 6th.
In Toronto?
Yes.
You flying or driving?
I live in Toronto, but right now I'm in Ohio, training with the Ohio guys. There's Max Hansen, Elder, Lawson, Dante. Just getting ready for the tournament in the last week right now.
Very cool. And how long have you been studying Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
I've been training Jiu-Jitsu for about 15 years now. So quite a long time.
That would explain why you're a black belt.
Yeah. I've been black belt for about 8 years.
Yeah, I mean that's impressive. I mean, who issued you the belt to you?
George Brito. So he's the lineage goes Elio Royler and then George Brito. So he issued my black belt in 2017 after the World Championship.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad. I mean, I know it's been 8 years, but that's a great accomplishment. You know. So you are competing this time, though. Since you're a black belt, are you a coach too?
Yeah, I coach full time at 88 BJJ. That's in Markham, also Toronto, and I'm partnered with my friend Orston. So I coach and compete full time. Coaching just started a year ago for full time.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad to hear that, and I wish you all the best success in that. That's for sure. Have you ever considered MMA as competing, or you just do jiu-jitsu?
To be honest, I started with the intention of doing MMA at first because I did striking all my life before I started jiu-jitsu. But since I started jiu-jitsu, I like less damage and full hard without damaging each other. So that's why I went with jiu-jitsu.
Oh, that'll work. I mean, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm not unimpressed with, the jiu-jitsu side of it, though, because what do you think about, like, this big spotlight that's been going on with Brazilian jiu-jitsu over the recent days and stuff like that?
And it's crazy. Like, they didn't have this a decade ago where they offer so much money and, like, no fights and events and everything, especially with DJI going on that $6 million prize. It's crazy. A lot of things going on in jiu-jitsu. Like,
Oh, yeah. By the way, you don't have any headphones, do you?
I do have headphones, but I don't think they work.
Yeah, because you're going in and out. Yeah, you're going in and out. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're having a hard time hearing him. I know everybody watching at the house. I apologize for that. I should have instructed him on that. I just, I usually assume these guys got headphones and stuff like that, and they normally do. So I apologize if anybody's watching at the house. But cool guy so far. Look forward to talking to him again here in a sec. I wish I could entertain you a little bit better. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, y'all just bear with me. How y'all doing at millions.co tonight? Oh, you said you got disconnected. All right. will tell. Okay. Yeah, he's driving in his car at the same time he's doing this. I'm like, whoa, dude. Let me call him on the phone here and see if he's got it. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? All right, we good?
Hello?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you. You're a busy man, apparently. I think this is the first time I've ever had somebody be interviewed while driving.
Yeah, we're like on the move to the next training session as well.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah. All right. I forgot my last question. So,
Yes.
And your car is talking to you, but so. So how you said you've been a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt for 8 years. How old are you now?
I turned 30 just half a week ago, so 30 years old.
Very cool, very cool. Congratulations. Well, happy birthday, belated birthday. That's good. You know.
Appreciate it.
So why are you training in I think you said, I don't know if you said this already because I could barely hear you. Why are you training in Columbus, Ohio if you're from Toronto?
So I'm training in Ohio specifically for Dante Leon, one of the best lightweights in the world, and also Max Hansen, one of the best lightweights as well. And they have a bunch of guys down here too, like Elder Cruz, he's the absolute world champion 2024. And they have a bunch of killer, like blue belt, purple belt, brown belts. It's a killer room. Every time I'm here, like it's like a time chamber. So that's why I'm training here compared to Toronto. In Toronto, I'm more focused on coaching, training. Here, I'm just purely focused on training. So I love it out here. That's why I'm out here training.
How many matches have you had throughout your career?
In black belt or color belt in total?
We can go with black belt. I know it's gonna be hard to. I know it's gonna be hard to count all of them.
Yeah, black belt. I had about 50 because first 7 years I was a black belt. I was injured, so didn't really do much at black belt. But right now I'm not injured. I'm healthy and I'm good to go.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So, what about prospects? I mean, the coaching prospect is awesome, but are you still going to try to chase a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu title or something like that as well?
Yeah, I still have the fire in me a lot of years, so I still want to do adult for gi worlds, no gi worlds. I want the ADCC, like any type of high-level event. I want to get at least a title and try it.
Good. I mean, I'm glad to hear that. You know, what kind of, yeah, it's so, like, I'm just now getting familiar with the straight up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world. You know, it's like I trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but I did it for the purpose of doing MMA. And now that we have this world where there are tournaments that are starting to grow strictly on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, now we're getting somewhere, you know?
Yeah, it gives a path for the athletes to make a living and also like a goal, you know. So like it's not just like one world championship, it's multiple events. So it gives a good guideline.
You ever thought about trying out for a UFC BJJ?
Yeah, I thought about it recently, especially they came out with the first season. I definitely want to get on UFC BJJ for sure in the future.
I mean, I would. I mean, it's the right time to do it. I mean, the guys that come around these next couple of years will be the pioneers of this. They may not be the I mean, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has been around for a long time, but as far as like a mainstream sort of thing, this could be like some pioneer years ahead of us.
Yeah, it's the start of something really big and new. So, especially UFC investing in jiu-jitsu like that, that's gonna be great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, are you traveling alone, or you got your partner with you?
I have 3 other people in the car with me. I have Max, Elder, and Lawson in the car with me right now. So we're all traveling together to Columbus.
And where y'all from? Where y'all coming from just now?
We're all coming from Toledo, Ohio. So we had training at 8 a.m., 1:30, and then all the 3 guys in the car, they just did wrestling practice.
How far of a drive is that?
To Columbus from there, it takes about 2.5 hours. And then we're getting a hotel and sleeping here. We wake up, we train at 8 a.m. to lift weights, and then we go to the pit afterwards, and we have a little break. Then we go to Ronin to train again.
So there's some wrestling training involved in this.
Yes, there's 2 wrestling practices a week here in Ohio. I've never been to one of them yet, but I want to go this week.
You know, I don't hear about a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighters training in wrestling, even though it is a form of wrestling that involves more submissions rather than dominance.
Yeah, you're right. I noticed a lot of the schools, they don't offer really like the wrestling practice involved with jiu-jitsu, so it's rare to see that.
It always makes me wonder, like George St. Pierre did not come from a wrestling background, but ended up being the best wrestler, if not one of them, the best wrestler in the UFC of all time.
Right. I believe he trained a lot of wrestling on the side as well, which made him, it's also like integrating it into your jiu-jitsu game or MMA game.
Yeah, I mean, when you out wrestle Josh Koscheck, who was probably the best wrestler, you know, I mean, in the UFC, no doubt. I mean, what could I say, you know?
Yeah, you just put in the work and that's it.
That's it, man. So, all right. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to try to make sure your microphone is up as close to your mouth as possible when I do this, because I'm about to close the show. But I want you to tell me about, I want you to promote this fight. I want you to tell me where it is, when it is, and where people like me can watch it at home.
So this fight's happening in Toronto, Ontario. It's going to happen Avenue. It's also being live streamed, I believe, on Millions Co. So
Can you do that again? You were really choppy with the camera. It's going in and out. Okay, so let's try it again real quick.
So September 6th, there's Global Combat Super Fights under 175 pounds, no gi division, invitational, the best in Canada for under 175 pounds. It's going to be hosted at Artist Play Inc., 388 Carlo Avenue. You get your tickets ahead of time at the door, or it's going to be live streamed for free on Millions Co.
Fantastic. Eric, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate you fitting me in your time in between, you know, sessions and stuff like that.
No problem. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Let me know how it goes now that we're friends on Instagram.
Yeah, well, thank you a lot. Have a good night.
All right, brother. And then this has been the Hank Russell Invitation. Man, you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to join us here tonight, and we sure do appreciate you every time we do. Until next time, y'all have a pleasant evening.
You too. Appreciate it. Bye.